Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my weekly check-in for the first week of April. So for the first week of April, I'm going to be checking in from April 1st through April 4th. So it's a little bit of a shorter week. So starting off with April 1st, on the 1st, I spent $46 out of my gas envelope at Costco for gas. So that is $46 coming out of my gas envelope. Next, on the 1st, I spent $19 on my out of my miscellaneous envelope for my budget planner stickers. So that was $19, and that came out of miscellaneous. Next, on the 1st, I spent $48 out of restaurants. My sister, her boyfriend, and I, we went to this hot pot and Korean barbecue restaurant. And that was $48 out of my restaurant envelope. Next, on the 2nd, I spent $9 out of my spending envelope for some makeup wipes. Makeup remover wipes. So that was $9 out of spending, and that was on the 2nd. Next, on the 2nd, I spent $19 out of spending again. At the gas station store for some snacks to keep at work. So that was $19 out of spending. Next, on the 3rd, I spent $8 out of my spending envelope at Temple Coffee. I met up with some of my grad school friends just to catch up, and we had some coffee after work. So that was $8 on the 3rd out of spending. Next, on the 3rd, I also spent money at Chick-fil-A. So some came out of spending and some out of miscellaneous. So on the 2nd, I actually got a flat tire, and my sister gave me a ride to work. So I got her and myself Chick-fil-A breakfast. So that came out to a total of $23. $14 came out of spending, and then $9 came out of miscellaneous to make it a total of $23. So $9 out of miscellaneous for Chick-fil-A. Next, on the 4th, I spent a total of $102 at Sephora for the sale. So $80 came out of fun, and then $22 came out of miscellaneous, for a total of $102, and that was on the 4th. So that was $80 out of fun, and then $22 out of miscellaneous. So 22. Okay, so now to do the check-in portion. Starting off with gas, I spent $46. So for gas, I started off with $120. Grocery started off with $100. Restaurant started off with $50. Spending with $50. Miscellaneous with $50. And fun with $80. So out of gas, I spent a total of $46. So I should have $74 remaining. Now for groceries, I think I didn't spend anything. So I didn't spend anything out of groceries. I'm gonna check off gas. So groceries, spent nothing. I should have $100 remaining. Now for restaurants, I spent, I think at Seapot, $48, so I should have $2 remaining. So for restaurants, spent $48, remaining $2. Now for spending, I spent $19, $9, $14, $8. So that should be $50. So I spent everything out of my spending envelope. So that was $50. I should have $0 remaining. Now for miscellaneous, I spent $9 and $19, and then $22. So I spent 50 out of miscellaneous. I should have 0 remaining. And then for fun, I know I spent 80 at Sephora. I should have 0 remaining, and then nothing for unbudgeted. Okay, so I'm gonna check off the 80 I took out of fun. Okay, so that is all for my weekly check-in for the first week of April. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.